standing up for this video, but I'm also too tall in this room. Hold on. Let me change that, and so then I can go further back. Okay, there we go. I have to be this far back so you can see me. Anyway, I've decided to give myself a little challenge for the weekend, and I'm going to let my books decide what I do for my whole weekend. Now I'm going to start in this room, and then I'm going to go out to my other bookshelves in my main living room. So basically, I'm just going to grab a bunch of books, find one activity per book, and that's going to decide my weekend. Now quick disclaimer, I have taken this idea from Kayla at Books and Lala, so I'll link her video of it down below. So yeah, so I've got my book series here. So I'll start with these before I lug my camera out there. Okay, what should I start with? I feel like contemporary, I don't read a lot of fantasy anyway, but I feel like contemporary or like middle grade might be the easiest way to go. Alright, let's start with, we'll grab one of these self-help books. There's a lot of horse riding in this, so who knows, maybe horse riding will be involved. Anyway, let me find a page. Okay, that's not really got any activities in it. So we're gonna flip again. Walked into the restaurant. Okay, so this is deciding my... Okay, headed to this pizza place. Okay, so I have to go to a pizza place. So that'll be either my lunch or my dinner. Pizza. Cool, so I'm gonna just write all these down. Right, paper. And I'll just write down pizza place. Okay. Okay, so first one done. I'm just gonna write these down as we go. Okay, so that's that book done. Okay. Let's go for Disordered Traveling Pants. Writing. Okay, so I've got to write. So I have to write something. I can do that. Writing. Write something. Okay, I can do that. I can do that, and this book's going back. Let's go for Percy Jackson. I'm trying not to open books that I haven't read yet because I don't want to show about anything. Well, let's go for Percy Jackson. I'll go for the first one. Alright, let's put... This has some fantasy stuff in it, so this will be interesting. Anyway. Alright, sightseeing is on here. So, sightseeing. I have to go out somewhere and see some sights. So I might just go on like a nature walk or something. But cool, so sightseeing. Cool. Okay, so that's it in here. Now I will cut to me out at my other bookshelves. Okay, and here is my other set of bookshelves. Just gonna put you back there. Okay. You can't see all the way down, but these shelves are full all the way down and high. Okay, so where should I start? Alright, this book is set in my country, so there might be something in here that's easier to do in just specifically in Australia rather than researching one of the American books. Okay, open this. This is a thriller, so this might be interesting. Disney's version of Robin Hood was playing. Okay, I'm counting that. I get to watch it. I get to watch Robin Hood. I get to watch a Disney movie. Cool. Another one. All right. Let's go with. Let's go with The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. All right, pick a page, open. Okay, so I've got to cook something. It says Kenya's probably cooking for herself in lyric tonight. So, cool, I get to cook something. Which is good, because I was going to need to cook something for dinner anyway. Let's go to Time Tablet's wife. Okay, here. Play solitaire. Alright, so I guess I gotta play solitaire. I can do that. And let's go for this one. You Should See Me in a Crown by Leigh Johnson. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I'm gonna count that as watch a couple of episodes of Avatar. Okay. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna go with You by Caroline Kepnes. Because there is a lot of like bookshop references, so who knows, it might tell me to go to a bookshop, go book shopping. Okay, nope, there was nothing on that, just story stuff. So we're gonna flip again. Okay, it's saying I design buildings. So I'm going to interpret that and play The Sims because you design buildings in that. So I'm going to tweak that a little bit, and I will design a building in Sims. What else we got? I'm running out of options. Okay, let's go with oh, whoops. Perks of Being a Wallflower by Sim Jabotsky. Alright. This is a depressing book, but it is contemporary, so that might be stuff to do. Alright. Okay, so photography. It says, it's like he would take a photograph. Yeah, so photography. I'd have to go out and photograph something. Or like take a bookstagram picture or something. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. I was really hoping there was more that... Where am I at? I was really hoping that there was more that would get me out and about. But... Hey, let's go with Lovers for Losers by Wibke Brugman. But also, look at how pretty this cover is. Anyway, let's flip it open, see what we get. Make cups of tea. Okay, so I will make a cup of tea. So I'll have some tea. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to my unread books, which is the very bottom row that you can't see, because most of the rest of the ones I'm here are thrillers. So, going down. Let's go for this one. It's a romance. There's cooking in it. I haven't read this yet, but we'll I'll flip to a page and hope I don't spoil myself. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the first thing I found is fall down the stairs and break necks. I'm going to veto that, and we're going to flip again. Okay, it says, will I even be able to get a ticket to the show tonight? It's kind of last minute. I'm going to take that as buying a ticket to something. And if I can't find a show, I'll probably just go watch a movie or something. A lot of this stuff involves being inside, but we're going with it. Okay. What else have I got? Yeah, my contemporaries are down here. Okay. This is another one I haven't read. It's called Under the Flame Tree by Karen Wood. But we'll go with it. Alright, it says, let's go get lunch. So I guess I'll have lunch out somewhere. Okay. There. Get lunch. Okay, let's go with this one. Stage fright. Okay. They were drinking tea and eating scones. Alright, I can do that. I will combine it with... Okay, so I guess I'm having a lot of tea tomorrow over the weekend, but... I think I'll pick one more, and then that should be enough things to do. But if it's not, I'll grab at least one more book. Okay, so my camera stopped recording because I was taking so long on the clips, but I'm gonna grab one more book and then I'm gonna stop this bit and I'll check in with you guys over the weekend while I do it. Alright, cool. It's going down. Actually, I'm gonna go with Looking for Ella Brandy by Melina Marshall, because this is also a book set in Australia, so it might be easier to do some stuff in here. Okay, let's flip. Okay, I just opened on a full talk about sex, so we're going to flip away from that. Okay, I am going to see a movie. They say I'm not going to go see some pansy movie, but I'm taking that as going to see a movie. I have my list of things to do over the weekend, and I will check in with you when I'm on my way to start them. Alright, bye. Okay, and it's officially Saturday now, and so I'm going to do the first thing that books of people do this weekend, and I'm going to make a tea to go with my breakfast. Okay, and tea has been made. Okay, I'm not going to drink that because I'm worried it's going to be hot. But yeah, so it didn't tell me what time for breakfast, so I just made breakfast. But I have made my tea. Okay. I might as well taste this while I'm on camera. It's going to be hot. Yep, I was right, that's hot. Oh wait, I'll check back in with you guys when I'm doing my next activity, because I'm just gonna chill here, eat my breakfast, and watch some stuff on YouTube. Bye! Okay, so I have now opened my laptop because I'm going to do the design a house, and it's obviously on a Sims game, but I will just, yeah, okay, so I'll bring up I'll bring up my screen recording so that you can see what I'm doing, and yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly make a sim so that I can just gonna randomize everything about it. I'll customize the sim later. This is just so that I have someone to move in. Let's go nature. Be self-assured, creative, bookwork. And that'll do. So I'll edit him properly later. I'm just building a sim so that I can build a new household, because I didn't want to update the households from my current sims. Okay, and as you can see, I have designed my house. Eventually I gave up on floor and furniture and wall design because it was taking too long, but I have my house decorated. Here is the living room. We have the essentials: couch, TV, a nightstand, a mirror, some bookshelves, and a jukebox. We've got a jukebox going, and then a fireplace over here. And then in the bedroom, we've got the essentials: bed, nightstand, a second TV, a little bit of art on the wall. And then over here we have the essential. We have our library room. We have our library. And I put a desk in there. But yeah, so I put of course I had to put a library room in here. And then on the other side of the house, you've got the dining room, which has a giant door leading to the yard. Yeah. We've got the kitchen. We've got the kitchen, which has the basics in there. Didn't really go to it. I didn't really go too overboard with the design. And then I've got a little bathroom. But yeah, so this was my designer house thing for today. It has taken me nearly an hour because my indecisiveness is terrible. But yeah, so I can take this off the list and we'll move on to something else. Bye. Okay, so I am now in my car because I'm gonna go and do a few of these things while I'm out because I gotta go and run a few errands anyway. I'm gonna head out for yes, I might do my tea and scones on my way there because I drive past a couple of cafes on my way in. Then I'll go out for a bit and run the errands I have to do, and then I will probably check in with you for lunch because I have to go and get lunch. It's on this list. Okay. Yeah, going to get lunch is on this list, so I'll check in with you guys when I have an update. Bye.
To the same table. Thank you. How are you?
Hey.
Nice camera. Did you get some good shots this morning?
No, I'm on my way out to do it now.
Right.
I just didn't want to leave it in the car.
I wouldn't leave it in the car either.
Yeah, it's an expensive camera, don't leave this in the car. Hi.
Hi.
Can I get your special of the scones and hot drink combo?
Yeah.
But can I get it with tea instead of coffee?
What tea was it?
Just English breakfast. Okay, and it's a few hours later since that last clip, and it's too hot to go out and do like the sightseeing photography stuff, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch one of the things that told me to watch. So either Avatar: The Last Airbender or Robin Hood, and I'm going to do that while I play my game of solitaire. So then that crosses off two. Of the activities. So I'll watch Robin Hood for now. I'll work out the... Yep, so I have set up... Also, ignore the fact that my Christmas tree is in the corner. I have started decorating. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch Robin Hood and play my game of solitaire.
You know, there's been a heap of legends and tall tales about Robin Hood. All different too. Well, we folks of the animal kingdom have our own version. It's the story of what really happened in Sherwood Forest.
Okay, and so I'm still watching Robin Hood, but I've done the option of go get lunch, but I menu logged it. because I can't be asked going out. But I just ordered some Subway so I can check that off my list as done. But I'm so hungry. Anyway, yep. Good, as always. So I'm gonna just eat my lunch and finish watching Robin Hood, which I'm actually enjoying. I am enjoying it. I've never seen this, but yeah, I found the book of this incredibly boring, but I'm actually enjoying the movie. But I do just have love for Disney. Anyway, I'll copy in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I've now run around a bit more, done like the last of the errands I need to do. I'm gonna fulfill one of these, which is buy a ticket to a show, but I'm not really gonna, because there's a Christmas event that I wanted to go to. I mean, the tickets are free, but I'm still gonna be purchasing the ticket. I'm counting it. I'm counting it. Yeah, okay, so ticket is purchased. It doesn't come through yet, but I got one. Yep, there it is. Yep, okay, so I've purchased my ticket for something. So I've bought a ticket to a show. I really am gonna need more things to do tomorrow, so I will do my book search tomorrow. Tonight I'm probably just, it says go see a movie, but I don't really want to spend the money this week, so I'll probably just stream a movie and count that. So yeah, that'll probably be the last thing I do tonight, and then I will add a couple more things to this list tomorrow and then go and do them. Alright, bye. Okay, and I'm back on my bookshelves because I'm still doing this books picks by weekend thing, but I don't have a lot of stuff left on my list for today. So, we'll grab a couple more books. Okay, let's go to my TBR cart, because this has a lot of contemporaries on it, so there might be more stuff to do with these. Alright. Let's go with The Duff. Okay, flip. Okay, so it says Gossip Girl and Watch. So I guess I'm gonna have a TV marathon tonight, because I'm gonna count that as something to do. But I was really hoping I'd find something that involved like getting out of the house. But let's go with this one. It's called When I See Blue by Lily Bailey. Alright, let's flip to about here. Okay, it says ready for bed 9:49. So I guess that's when I'm going to bed. So I guess that's when I'm going to bed tonight. It's such an awkward time, but I got to go with it. So that's telling me when I'm going to go to bed. Let's go The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It says on here that they go on a tram somewhere. So I might do that, but I'd have to think of somewhere to go, because to get a tram for me I'd have to go into the city first. And I don't know if I have time for that. Anyway, again, I'll write that down, but Okay, everyone's about going to the museum. So, guess I'm going to the museum, and that will also be my tram ride. Ooh. We're gonna just go with the stuff I mentioned, which I forgot to write down, but I'll just watch this clip back and decide what they were. I think it was museum in the park, watch Gossip Girl, and bed at 9:49. Is that it? I'll watch this clip back, but I think that was it, as well as my last couple of things. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm on the move. Bye. Okay, so I've just made some breakfast, so I'm going to tick off at least one thing on my list, which is and watch at least one episode of Avatar. I have not watched a show in years, so this will be fun.
Water.
Hey!
Fire.
Air.
My grandmother used to tell me stories about the old.
I forgot how much I love this intro.
When the Avatar kept balance between the water truck and the world.
For cover purposes, I want to stop recording, but I am taking off a couple of the things because I'm going to watch Avatar and probably at least one or two episodes of Gossip Girl. And I'll catch back in with you guys when I'm on the move. Bye. Okay, and so it's now about 1 o'clock. I would have headed out sooner, but I went and checked out my sister's new place that she just moved into. Or what, yeah, her and her boyfriend just moved into. So I'm gonna go to a pizza place for lunch to fulfill that prompt. And then I'm going to hop on a train, go into the city, and do all the stuff starting with the tram ride. So I will catch up with you guys when I'm there. Can I just get meat lovers pizza, please? That's it.
22.
Hello. It's about an hour and a half later. I had my pizza for lunch, but there was so many people in the place I was eating that I did not vlog it. I sort of got a clip of me ordering the pizza, but that was all you got because there was too many people there for that. When I was at the train station, I'm gonna get a train to the city and then do the tram and museum that it told me to do. And I'll catch up with you guys then. Bye. They're meant to be automatic doors. I'm sitting in front of the museum. I got some B-roll of myself in there because I am way too anxious to actually vlog myself in there with talking when there's a lot of people. But I'm just now sitting outside the museum, drinking some water. But it was quite fascinating in there. Damn it. Yes. I'm dropping my voice to a whisper because someone just sat proper right in front of me where I'm filming. But I've done the museum. It was pretty fascinating in there. There's not really a lot to that museum, but it's always fascinating when you go in there. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill here for a bit, and then I was gonna go to the park, but it's ridiculously hot today, so I might just do the museum and then just head back home. So I'll catch you when I figure out what to do. Bye. Okay, and I'm back at the train station, and I have about a 40-ish minute wait for my train. So luckily, as all booktubers do, I came prepared. What is zipper on this thing? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and read my book for a while until the train arrives so I can go home. Alright, this is a quick update. The train station is very empty at this stage. It's basically empty, so I'm able to do a update without feeling too anxious about everything. But yeah, so this has been a pretty good day. I checked off a lot of stuff that was on my list. I got the sightseeing check done, I got photography done, did the museum, did the tram ride. Now I can go home and do the last couple of things. Alright, so I'll copy it. I will catch you guys when I'm on the move again. Bye. Okay, so I am home now. It is ordinarily 8 o'clock at night. According to the books I pulled out, I have to go to bed in like 1.5 hours. I don't know that math. It's either 1.5 hours or 2.5 hours. So I'm going to do one more thing on this list at the moment, which is I'm going to put on Gossip Girl in the background because I have already seen it. And then I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna feed my cat her dinner, and then I'm gonna cook something. But something I'm gonna cook is probably just gonna be like a grilled cheese sandwich or something. Because that pizza for lunch made me not that hungry. So anyway, I'm gonna set up Gossip Girl. We're gonna put that on, and then I'm just going to put it in the background, and I'm just going to put it on in the background while I do some house stuff that needs to be done. So I'm going to play it from where I'm up to because I have already watched it before. Hey.
I dare you to call his girlfriend. Her name's Amanda.
Alright, so I'm going to cut the thing. I'm going to feed this one and then cook myself a grilled cheese. and then probably just cook myself like a toasted cheese sandwich or something.
Claire.
Alright. Peace.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still watching Gossip Girl, and I cooked myself some grilled cheese for dinner. This is turning into a great night here. I'll finish this episode and then I'll do the last thing on my list, which it says go see a movie, but I can't. But I'm just gonna watch one on streaming because there's so many movies I can choose from. Well, I'll catch up a bit later. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to put on Music and Lyrics, which is a movie that I have watched before, but not for a very long time, and it's a Hugh Grant, Drew Barrymore rom-com. Because all the new movies I want to watch go for longer than I've technically got allotted before the books told me I had to go to bed. So I'm just gonna watch this movie, grab a shower, and then probably wrap up this video because it'll be bedtime. And I'll catch you guys when I go to bed. Bye. Alright, and on my clock it is 9:36. So I'm gonna end the video here because I'm really just gonna have a shower and go to bed now. So I will catch you guys in my next video, whatever that is. Bye.